Hi, I'm Sarah, a product specialist at Nectar, the digital operating system for better beekeeping. I'm going to show you some of our product's core features and how they're benefiting beekeepers. Think of Nectar like a digital command center for your operation, a hub for the ambitious beekeeper to build a comprehensive view of their operation, solve technical problems, and operate efficiently. Nectar has 3 core elements. Each hive gets a unique scannable tag that's trackable as you work your hives over time. On the Worker app, fill in field reports, check the history of hives, execute yard routes and daily tasks, and find yard locations. The Manager's Portal gives you a comprehensive view of your hives and their history with key tools like planning, insights, and compliance. Altogether, Nectar gives you a digital twin of your whole operation. To scan your hives, use an RFID gun or scan hives directly from your smartphone via QR code, NFC, or by entering a tag's unique hive ID. Expect to scan around 100 tags or more in just 3 minutes. Once hives are entered, workers use the app to see which yards they need to work and complete field reports that record actions and inspections. Workers can submit reports for actions or inspections that have been completed across the whole yard, such as feeding or treatment. Those activities are stored in the history of both the yard and the individual hives. Workers can also submit hive reports by scanning an individual colony or subset of colonies for specific items such as queen supplier, varroa sampling, and hive grading. Workers can also upload photos of individual hives or yards which are viewable in the app and Manager's Portal. If you're out in the field and have no service, that's not a problem. The app offers offline mode, and it's available in Spanish and English. Using the Nectar app, workers can easily pull up a log of a hive's entire history, scan a tag and get the lowdown on its recent health status, as well as its feed, treatment, and queen history. Each yard is embedded with a direct link to its exact location in Google Maps, so workers can easily get directions to yards using a familiar tool. Pollination drops can be marked with points of interest such as gate codes, areas that risk getting muddy, or any other relevant information. When you transport hives to a new location, record the move by quickly scanning hives with the RFID reader or smartphone. Hives only need to be scanned in when you first start using Nectar and when you move hives to a new location. Once hives are scanned in, simply navigate to a specific hive or yard within the app to complete inspections. Everything comes together in the Manager's Portal. Think of the Manager's Portal as the command center of your entire business. Use the Manager's Portal to keep track of your hive numbers, figure out big picture trends, organize your crew's workflow, and make business decisions. Most beekeepers already use a whiteboard in their operation. Nectar helps you digitize your whiteboard to help with planning, resourcing, and record keeping. Get quick access to information on all your yards, from the number of active hives, when a yard was last visited, or when a particular activity, like feeding or treatment, was last completed, and more. Start with a standard view that's built to replicate most beekeepers' existing whiteboard. Then customize columns for your own business context. Using the whiteboard, you can see how many rounds of feed have been applied to each yard, see how long it's been since that last round of treatment was applied to each yard, view how many honey supers are currently in the yard, see your average varroa levels over the last 30 days. Each column can be sorted according to the relevant priorities. Under the Activities tab, you can see a list of all practices your workers have done in each yard that updates as they do it. Nectar's Last Visit feature shows you how long it's been since you last visited a yard location. On the map, yards are broken down by green, yellow, and red. With adjustable date ranges, you can set according to how long it takes you to get through a particular task at that time of the year. All of this data is activated in Insights. Insights help you make informed decisions based on the results of your beekeeping practices with a visual dashboard featuring your highest impact information. On the Insights page, select Ready-Made Reports from Nectar's gallery to view options such as number of nukes produced this season, rounds of feeding or treatment applied this season, the distribution of queen lines currently alive within your operation. You can also view analyses such as survivorship per queen line, average varroa per queen line, rounds of treatment applied per yard with a select period of time, varroa levels per yard, yard pass-through mortality rate, or the ability to see how each yard location has impacted hive mortality, factoring in deadouts that happen after the hives have left that yard. All insights can be easily exported as a PDF, making it simple to share what you've learned with external stakeholders like researchers, growers, or other beekeepers. For many migratory beekeepers, keeping track of pollination contracts is critical for resourcing your team and delivering the highest quality pollination service. To start, make a new contract and fill in the grower's contact information, drop dates, and when you want bees taken out. Then build the pollination map. Start by creating pollination blocks. Then create and place drops. Enter access points, gate codes, driveways, or any other pertinent information. Once entered, maps can easily be exported as a PDF to simplify the process of communicating with growers or contracted beekeepers. Pollination drops show up in the Workers app to simplify the process of finding yards and placing the correct number of hives. As drops are completed by workers, real-time updates will appear in the manager's portal. Importantly, financial information for these contracts are not visible to workers. This is just for you, the manager. Nectar's planning tool helps you easily organize your team's daily workflow so you can run your operation at a distance and keep track of yard visits when you can't personally be in the bees. Start by assigning each member of your team to a crew. Then, plot the yards you want your crews to visit that day or week and enter a description of the tasks you want them to complete. Visit plans will show up in the Workers app according to their crew's order of priorities for the day with a direct link to the yard's coordinates in Google Maps. If you need to change your crew's route throughout the day, you can drag and drop to update the order of yard visits in the manager's portal, and the Workers app will update automatically. You can also see what yard visits have been completed throughout the day to easily track your crew's progress and adjust plans accordingly. For seasonal tasks that span multiple yards, create cycles, a simple way for managers to bulk assign yard activities to be completed within a given period of time using a start and end date. Need to ensure that splits are completed within the next 3 weeks? Or that honey supers get added to all yards within a 2-week span in June? Specify when activities should occur and monitor their completion in real time. Deadouts are an inevitable part of modern beekeeping, and Nectar makes it easy to collect from insurance programs such as ELAP, CFIA, and more. Nectar automates the data reporting process, making sure you never miss a payment. Doing this in the Nectar app is as easy as a few clicks. Just click on the Compliance tab, enter your dates, and that immediately makes an audit of hives that you've lost during this period. These spreadsheets are perfectly compliant with FSA standards, so you don't need to worry about formatting. We've helped many beekeepers who have never previously collected ELAP collect. Nectar's goal is to create a comprehensive tool for what we call precision beekeeping. Precision beekeeping is about moving beyond instinct and hunches and toward forecasting, reshaping traditional beekeeping practices by rooting them in science. To get there, we invest heavily in learning from beekeepers and work in close collaboration with our customers to build the most high-impact, easy-to-use tool for commercial beekeeping. We believe that with the right tools, the beekeeping industry can finally get ahead of hive losses instead of always playing catch-up.